So it's important that you know where this is coming from. I'm genuinely curious. I'm not taking the piss. But to fanboys on the PlayStation side, the Xbox side is who I'm dealing with today. But it, constantly, depending. I'm curious about this. Do you, or are you aware, fanboy, fangirl, fan non-gender, are you aware that most people respond to you in a negative light that's embarrassing for you, and more importantly, is a reflection of a lack of critical thinking when you knee jerk, not just every now and then, everybody does that, but when you consistently knee jerk to protect is in quotes, because you're not protecting anybody. When you knee jerk to protect the console that you are somehow invested in. I mean, I'm not trying to insult you, but if you come to a discussion in a healthy way, now I don't mean you can't, I come to discussions passionately all the time. Yesterday, talking about Phil Spencer, I'm passionate about Game Pass. I really, really want to see it succeed, not just for them, but for the industry. So yeah, I get passionate, but I think through what I'm going to say, and I'll apologize or walk things back when I get it wrong. But you guys consistently leap before you think and look, and it makes you. It really devalues your arguments or your positions. Because everything that someone who has a healthy mentality about what they love, those people are still able to go, yeah, no, that's a great point. It sucks, right? I mean, I love Marvel. I love the MCU. But if people say, yeah, but, since Endgame, it hasn't been as exciting. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of true. I actually kind of liked Black Widow more than most. But I didn't love, Far From Home. I'll probably wait for Doctor Strange to stream. Not because I'm like, oh, they're perfect. How dare you? I'm just like, yeah, no. The people who criticize it, I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. Hopefully they'll turn it around. It's not personal. It's discussion, debate, intellectual, interesting exercises because these are things that we love. But when you guys consistently respond to any criticism or any questioning of your flavor of choice when it comes to anything, but specifically your fandom in video games, you come across as someone who is not really to be listened to and taken seriously. It's taken me a while to kind of learn that because I usually approached everybody with good faith. But if you ever post something on my YouTube and I ignore it, it's not because I haven't seen it, and it's not because I don't want to feed the trolls. Anybody who watches my stream knows that I have no problem with trolls. I find them interesting at times if the time is right. But it's because I know you're not coming to the conversation in good faith. I had one guy on YouTube today talk about oh, well, I guess it's okay for God of War Ragnarok to be delayed. That's okay, right? Because you worked on that series, right? And he had a little eye roll emoticon. And I'm just like, do you even understand the difference between Sony delaying a really big, possible, I doubt it, but possible holiday game and Microsoft delaying a big holiday game? I mean, you clearly don't, which is fine. But you're not going to get a real response from me because you're coming to the conversation like a child. You're not actually coming like you're interested in the medium. You love the medium. Sure, you favor Xbox over Sony, vice versa, but you're interested more in the games and the art form and the business. You're not to be taken seriously. And I just wanted to let you know that, not just for me, but that's how most critical thinking, self-aware, upright humans feel about people like you. You're an embarrassment, and that's okay. Don't ever be shamed into, Just because I think you're an embarrassment doesn't mean you should change. If you love who you are and you're proud of the way you act, then you should keep doing that. People tell me I'm an embarrassment. Jeff, you're 50. You're yelling at the camera. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I like that. I like that part about me. I'm very comfortable with it. I have been since I was a child. But I get it. If that would be something that you would find embarrassing if you did it, sure, don't do it. Same thing with the fanboy stuff. If you don't feel being a grown adult acting the way you do when it comes to these things is a problem, then, carry on. But I just wanted to make this video to let you know that most of us, most of us are laughing at you or cringing at you, and we're embarrassed for you. And we also hope you get better, because discussing, debating, pushing the medium, pushing the business forward to greater heights is actually the best thing we can do as fans. This is what you guys are doing is, I don't even have an analogy for it. It's just dumb. So.